The fact of the matter is, making threats of a mass shooting or any type of threat will get you arrested every time.
A former Buddy Taylor Middle School student is accused of threatening to shoot up the school. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
A parent who saw a Snapchat message on their child's son notified the sheriff's office, and we immediately took action and arrested this juvenile offender. Parents, remember to talk to your students. Making threats is taken seriously in Flagler County, and your child will be arrested. I want to commend the other student's parent who saw something on their child's phone and notified us in our See Something, Say Something. While this child did not appear to have a way to get to Buddy Taylor Middle School to commit the act of violence, there was a photo of him holding a gun. Whether it's a real gun or a replica, we don't know.
The 14-year-old suspect was removed from the Flagler County school system during the 2021-2022 school year due to disciplinary issues. Now he's behind bars after his mother turned him in upon being contacted by deputies. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Is there light at the end of the tunnel here for us?
That's the question Flagler County Commission Chair Greg Hansen is asking about the sole holdout that's holding up a massive and important Army Corps of Engineers dune renourishment project in Flagler Beach. Bankruptcy attorney Scott Spradley, who's handling the case for the county, was optimistic.
I feel there is. From the outsider looking at this, suddenly there's some pretty significant incentive to do something.
The bankruptcy filing has turned into a federal lawsuit after the property owner failed to disclose the properties in question as part of her filing. Spradley gives a status update to the commission.
By excluding the two of the three parcels of real estate that this debtor owns, her planned payment was artificially deflated significantly. In fact, her payment was $100 a month for 36 months. And for that, she got a discharge of $37,000 worth of debt. Her lawyer filed an amendment to the paperwork to add the real estate. She also filed a motion to change the plan to make it a little bit higher. We, in turn, filed an objection to making the plan a little bit higher. It's too late. The law says you can't do that at this point. The case is over.
He says they've now filed paperwork to convert the case to a Chapter 7 bankruptcy matter.
If successful, a bankruptcy trustee would be in charge of those properties and what happens from there. That person would have control. So all in all, we're just asking for the court to follow the law. And the court, in this case, we are appearing based upon the county steward for public safety and our public safety interests.
It is my goal to have the City of Palm Coast be a model for smart growth across the state of Florida.
As part of its effort to maintain smart growth, public health and safety, infrastructure, community resiliency, conservation, and open space top Palm Coast's wish list as the city seeks funding from the state legislature. City Manager Denise Bevan stressed the importance of resiliency.
I tend to say that we're a young city with old bones. Reflecting on the recent years of named storms, community resiliency is a baseline priority for the City of Palm Coast, and then also protecting environmentally sensitive areas, Palm Coast Parkway's unique hardwood canopy, and also Bulow Creek Relic Beach Dune and Burial Mound.
Bevan says under infrastructure, they need funding for
Fire Station 22, built 45 years ago, and also to study our heavily traveled streets inside the city, including Town Center, Old Kings Road, and Royal Palms Parkway. We as a city have committed $5.7 million towards land acquisition, design, and permitting for a railroad flyover at Matanzas Woods Parkway, and we are looking to DOT for assistance and support. Opening these corridors will promote extensive economic opportunities, including commercial, recreational, medical, educational, hospitality, and environmental aspects.
As the city grows westward, Bevan says conservation will be key.
I am extremely proud of the city's legacy of putting the environment first, and it is my priority to ensure the green print comes before the blueprint. Conservation strategies, regional wildlife corridors, and ecosystem services will be at the forefront of how we grow.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
If we all donate food to Feeding Northeast Florida, who pays for the infrastructure?
It does take fridges, freezers, and electricity to keep the food safe and fresh until it gets home to put inside a family's refrigerator. That's where Pastor Charles Solano said he's had to spend some coin.
We've had to upgrade our walk-in freezer and walk-in cooler Recently, we've also purchased a refrigerated box truck, a 22-footer, so that we can have greater capacity and also safely transport to our outreaches the food that we bring out there.
Pastor Solano said that not only does his very large organization need an infrastructure to get the food to the hungry, but even the smallest ones need that infrastructure. Live, shop, work, play is on WNZF Saturday mornings at 9:30 and on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, it's more than just donations that help feed the hungry. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.